So originally I was going to make a video about Derv and Ruby Rube, but I think this video takes precedent. So in the past few weeks, there's been a specific person, causing trouble on the internet, and his name is Tariq Nasheed. He is a self-proclaimed anti-racist strategist, as if that means anything, and he is a verified Twitter user with 185,000 followers, again, as if that means anything. But as an anti-racist strategist, you can assume that he would obviously push for treating people fairly, no matter who they are, and advocating for full and total racial equality in the United States and even around the world. Right? Wrong. I have not heard one word of anti-racism or racial equality come out of this man's mouth. He just condemns white people for being white. Honestly, I've never heard anybody say white supremacist so many times in the span of 10 minutes. But in one of his live streams on YouTube on June 18th, he talks about Vidcon and how it is a white supremacist rally for nerds. When I heard this, I was initially confused, but then he started talking about Bunty King, and I knew immediately who he was talking about. He was talking about the people who were in affiliation with him, like I'm Alex, Chris Raygun, Shoeonhead, Armored Skeptic, all those guys who they hung out with at Vidcon. I mean, he's talking about a few people out of 1,000. He called Vidcon in its entirety a white supremacist meeting ground. Like, how blind is he? He sees 4 or 5 people that he deems to be white supremacists, and then assumes the entire event is for white supremacists. He obviously hasn't educated himself on the purpose or meaning of Vidcon, and none of his followers know what it means, so no one's going to call him out on it. But Tariq and Bunty had a falling out on Twitter a while back, and Bunty got his Twitter suspended. But then, even more recently, Tariq files several false DMCA copyright claims on videos by Bunty King where he talks about him in them. He doesn't want people to even mention his name in a video, but he talks for 10 straight minutes about how Vidcon is for white supremacists and how Bunty King is a minion for white supremacy. I'm not going to take time talking about every belief and every view that he has because it's just too much. But he knows what he's doing. He's trying to silence people who criticize his views and generally do not like what he has to say. Go ahead, try and suspend Twitter accounts. But destroying someone's entire platform and destroying their voice on the internet and destroying something that they're a part of is going way too far. We all deserve to speak freely about what we believe in. No one is trying to take your Twitter down. No one is trying to remove your YouTube videos with false claims. So stop, sit down, and shut up, Tariq.